That's why we can count it joy, because if you prove in the trial that you do believe and you trust him, he will praise you. You can receive praises from your Father in heaven. Isn't that what every child wants, is their father's praise? I know a lot of you never had that. You never had that experience in your life. You didn't have fathers that would ever praise you. But wouldn't it be nice to have one that would? And there is one that wants to and desires to and is sitting just ever ready to praise you. But you're only going to get there through the trial, which is the opportunity to prove your belief, which then yields the fruit of his desire to praise you. And so hopefully we're getting that. He says, look, he says, he will praise you. He said, it says, if you in which you exult, when though for a little while, if need be, you have been grieved by many trials, in order that the proving of your belief, much more precious than gold, that perishes and proven by fire, might be found to result in praise and respect and honor at the revelation. So not just praise, but respect. Wow, I know a lot of you never had respect from anybody. Nobody ever gave you honor. But here's an offer through the Apostle Kepha to understand that if you would just take that opportunity in a trial, you might just get honor and respect and praise from your Father in the heavens. What could possibly be better than that? I mean, what could possibly be better than that? But you're not going to get there unless you're going to gird up your mind, be sober, set your expectation, walk this out, do all the things that he said to do. You know, he says that he wants you to love him with all your mind, your spirit, your everything, your being, your strength, your might, everything. Love him. Well, how do you show love? He says, if you love me, keep my commandments. So let's keep his commandments. Let's do these things. Let's be sober-minded. Let's walk forward in this. Let's have the strength to go forward and do what he says and set our minds, set our expectation perfectly upon that favor. Now, some of you might have a little repenting to do. Some of you also may have a little receiving to do. What I mean by receiving is to realize that all of this was always available to you. But maybe you weren't ready to receive it. And some of you have kicked against it, struggled against it, and not tried to do completely away with those former lusts, those I's, and allowed them to be a disappointment to your Father in heaven. Because, by the way, the same converse is true, that while the trial may also, on the one hand, give you a chance to be pleasing and, have him be proud of you, it also is a chance for you to have him look down at you and just shake his head like, I'm very disappointed in you. And so you have that opportunity to choose which way he reacts by what you do. So when you're in the trial, it's up to you what reaction you're going to get from your Father. You have a choice. How are you going to handle it? How are you going to react to it? How are you going to show him that you only fear him and you trust him and you don't fear the situation and you're not trusting other people and you're going to do what needs to be done to get him to look down and smile and say, I am so proud of you. You've brought me honor. I am just so proud and pleased with you. Well done. Well done, my child. That's what we want to hear.